Too easy, mate. Too easy. Hello and welcome to the Friday Drink. I'm your host, Tim.
I'm Ruth.
And this week we are back on the beers.
Back
Woohoo!
on the beers.
What are we drinking today, Ruth?
Alright, well.
Oh, I forgot. Grab something cold from the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
You deserve it.
You do.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to be doing beer again, actually.
I am. It's been so
Yeah.
long. We've done so many crazy and different things, but here we are
back on the beers.
back to business.
Dan Andrews style.
Get on the beers. All right. What have we got here?
Today we are drinking Send It Down Huey, the Goulburn Aussie Pale Lager. So we haven't done a lager in a while.
We haven't. And this is a pale lager, which reminds me of a pale ale, but it's just a pale lager.
But it's a pale lager. So this is from Goulburn, and it's actually named after, apparently it was back in 1912, from what I remember. Yeah, Send It Down Huey was a sort of, the farmers would say it when they wanted rain, when there was drought. So that's what they called it.
So is Huey the name of rain, or was it just a guy that sent down rain?
I think he said send it down Huey like he wanted it to rain. So I guess Huey's the rain?
Huey is the rain.
I don't know. If you know, tell me.
Correct us in the comments.
Yeah, so basically, and the other nice thing about this beer is that 2% or $2?
$2.
$2 from every case gets donated to drought relief, which is really nice. So,
Fantastic, because you know what? That's part of being in Australia.
Yeah,
Drought's just a thing.
Yeah.
Farming's a thing. Donating to farmers
Why
in
not?
drought is a thing too.
absolutely. Tim, what do you think of the label?
Simple. Yeah, simple. Love the blue and gold. It
Yeah, I like it.
feels kind of Aussie. It's like a green and gold, but blue for the water, for the drought, for the rain, for the drought, for the farmers.
I like that the drop is gold, like it's a drop of beer.
Yeah, it's a drop of beer, but it's also a drop of gold, as in it's like it's sending gold relief because it's money as well to farmers. Man, we did so well in English class.
Aren't you smarty today?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, growing a beard must grow your brain as
Oh,
well.
mate, this is my smooth brain, now a crinkly beard.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's stop talking about
All right.
it. Let's go in for the pour.
All right,
Hold her up, Ruth.
hold her up. Or send her down.
Send it down, Huey.
Send her down, Huey. Down the hatch.
Yeah, all right.
All right, let's go. Pale lager. Smells like a beer. Oh no. Tim, I just realised.
What?
I just brushed my teeth.
You just brush your
I
teeth.
just brushed my teeth. I was like, why is that so bitey
And minty.
and minty and fresh?
Oh, you're a dum-dum, aren't
I
you?
am.
Oh, well, you're just going to have to power through. Have a few more sips.
All right.
Get that disgusting taste of fresh breath out
Cleanse my palate.
with beer.
Why did I do that? So we're doing the one word thing.
One word, but back
One
to
word.
the one word. What's your one word to describe this?
I've said crisp before. Can I use crisp again?
You can use crisp again.
Crisp or crispy.
I would say this is quite a smooth brew.
Yeah, smooth.
Smooth.
Not like your beard.
I'm liking it. It's a pretty strong lager as far as I'm concerned.
Don't we only do one word, then we come back to talk about it later?
Yeah, all right. So we do that, and I love being corrected.
What we're
Topic
gonna
of
talk about-
conversation.
Yeah, so we'll talk about farmers today. Yeah?
Farmers and farming, because guess what? Ruth grew up on a farm.
I did. I grew up on a farm in regional New South Wales. Yeah, so I grew up on a cattle farm, and yeah, drought is a big thing. It's big and scary. Yeah, and it's funny because coming to Melbourne, I remember always getting really excited when it rained, and then I realised it rained like 80% of the time.
That's right.
So yeah, sometimes I wish I could just send it all up to the farm up there. But
Send it up, Huey, maybe.
Oh, hey.
There we go. Yeah, I always find it ironic that Australia has such like a large farming culture and it's such a major industry. And in a lot of ways, this is probably one of the more inhospitable, outback environments.
Yeah.
I mean, rains, floods, long periods of drought. It's all common parts of, being in the outback and
Yeah.
rearing cattle, sheep,
Yeah.
crops even.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of ironic.
Sunburnt country. You have a farm story from being on my parents' farm.
I do have a farm story. So my farm story is that before we got married, I was doing a little bit of cleaning up of dead branches and the like on the farm. And I set the farm on fire.
You did.
So what happened was I went to drop it off on the bonfire heap, and I shouldn't have been using the tipper because I didn't know that it was sort of broken. Anyway, the wiring was hot and it just set all the grass on fire. Next minute, 2 fire trucks later, I'd burnt 5 acres. But it was nothing important, so...
The part of the story you haven't, said is that we were looking after the farm, just us, while my parents were away.
Yeah, and I only burnt down 5 acres of it.
5 acres. I mean, I was in town at work, and you called me, basically being like, I've started a fire, and I was like, well, have you got water? Have you tried stamping it out? And you said, oh no, yeah, I'll figure it out, and I'm fine. And when I was driving home later, I just I see almost from town this just plume of smoke, and I knew that was you. And
it's funny because you're like 30 k's out.
Yeah,
town is 30 k's away from the farm.
I don't think I've ever driven that fast in my life to get back home. And I come down the driveway and there's 2 fire trucks, utes, and 5 acres plus the bonfire heap gone, and Tim just covered in soot.
Yeah, I was mostly black from the knees down from stomping everything out that I could. So,
but we got it out.
We did get it out.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation. Calling my parents.
Yeah, they thought it was funny. So. In retrospect,
it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. No one got injured, and the cows kind of just
were fine.
watched.
They just watched.
They're in the paddock over, just watching. Oh, what's going on over there?
I've got minty toothpaste mouth, so I feel like I can't make a proper judgment. But I really like it. It's easy drinking. I think when it's not slightly minty tasting. It's like a lager, but it feels maybe a little bit crafty. Because it's a pale lager. I mean, you've nearly finished yours.
Yeah, I'm really digging this.
You digging it?
I think it's a lager with a bit more to give. A lager with a bit more love to give. I feel that some lagers can be a bit,
They're a bit same.
Yeah, I don't want to say, it's our job to differentiate the small differences, but this is one that differentiates itself from other lagers. I think it's a bit smoother.
Yeah.
It's got more to give.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
It's smoother. Who would you recommend this for?
Oh, of course. Oh, my goodness. We're forgetting everything today.
That's all right. I can just stitch it together.
You know what? I'd recommend this to city people. And while I'm recommending it to them, I would tell them country tales.
And maybe you could tell them who Huey was, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
This definitely feels like a yarn telling beer. You can imagine you're at the old mate's pub in Hewenden in the middle of Queensland, and it's you're sitting there and it's hot and there's flies around, but there's some old mate at the bar telling an old mate yarn about a brown snake bite or something. I think it's a yarning beer, so I would recommend this to anyone who wants to have a yarn. Sorry, I answered twice.
No, that's all right. I would recommend it for someone who enjoys lagers, who is a lager aficionado. I'd say, get this, try a pale lager. I reckon it'd be really good.
Would you recommend it to Nutman?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. He likes lagers.
He likes lagers.
Yeah, that's right. And, good solid tin. Good solid flavour.
It's nice to be doing a beer again.
Yeah, love doing a beer. If you guys have any beer recommendations, let us know in the comments.
Or other drinks. We're still happy to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Tinnies.
All right, how many tinnies are you going to give this?
Let's say 4.
4?
Solid 4, yeah.
I would say this is a 4.5 in comparison to other lagers.
Ooh, you're digging this one.
I'm really digging it. It's nearly gone. And I'm feeling it. Loving it. Send it down, Huey. Australian Pale Lager, 4/4.5. I reckon that's a decent rating.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Good.
Thank you so much for watching the Friday Drink. Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. And as always, this is Tim, this is Ruth, and happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Woo! The Phantom of the Opera is there.
Yeah, we're talking about farmers today, not opera.